Welcome to Fighting Favorites, the podcast that feels like drinking the milk after you finish a bowl of cereal.
As a lactose intolerant person, I would skip this podcast.
Well, what a bummer. Let's get into it.
I like to laugh when I'm not supposed to. I think a sunset's best with a pink hue. I love to dance and I like fondue, but my favorite thing in the world is talking with you.
Okay.
Lactose-free milk, Nate. Lactose-free milk.
Doesn't
I
work.
forget these things about Nate.
It doesn't work.
It's okay. I forget. My friend I hang out with all the time has an allergy to avocados.
No, here's the thing. And maybe it's gotten better, but when like Fairlife was like first a thing,
Yes.
I was like, oh, sweet. Lactose-free milk. Yeah, my body, it knew. Somehow, or they didn't get out all of the lactase or whatever, because my body was like, huh, nice try. Okay.
Sounds psychosomatic.
It certainly might be.
Little.
But I can tell you right now, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well,
That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
not going to contest
tried
it.
again.
That was a number of years ago, and all it took was one experience, and I'm like, nope, not for me. Not for my
That's good
body.
to know. That's good to know.
Oh, man.
Almond milk forever.
Almond milk forever. Hot take. Well, it's been a while.
Been too long.
It has.
It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Whole
but-
weeks.
2 full weeks.
It's been. Was that a Creed reference?
Yeah, yes, it was.
Okay, good. Just had to make sure.
I'm always going to be hitting you with those topical references.
You got to really stay
Yeah.
in the know of your early
Yeah,
2000s
yeah.
post-grunge music.
We're not doing tortured poets department over here. We're doing
No T Swift.
Been a while.
either you guys listen. This is going to be so outdated by the time the podcast comes out. But did either
The
you guys
Tortured
listen to it?
Poets
Are you
Department.
kidding? It's
Yeah.
not going to go away anytime
It's
soon.
no, yeah.
Well, yeah, but like the fact that we're like just talking about it and
Oh.
this is going to release in like
I
June or
try and
July.
go through like my favorite songs of hers like real fast through her albums.
Mm.
And then that's all. It used to be I liked every song on
Yeah.
her album. And now it's like generally a handful of songs.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
That's fine.
edit that out just so the Swifties don't come for
The
you.
haters.
Yeah.
You asked my opinion. You asked.
We
Alright.
can't have them coming after you.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
the last thing we need is the Swiftie army coming
Yeah,
after fighting
that's
favorites.
the
So-
literal last
But
thing we
I
need.
will say that because I listened to that, then I got on like a binge of listening to T Swift and
Mm.
Red, the album Red, man. It's so good.
Red
Oh, yeah.
slaps
Ah,
from front to
that one
back.
is-
It's so
No,
good.
it's so good. Every song is so
It's
so
freaking good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Especially
it's,
her version that came out, and then she has a 10-minute All Too Well song.
Yeah. Shout out.
Speaking of some
Shout out
great
to T
stuff,
Swift. Yeah.
how about we get into
into it.
today's
Man,
bracket?
what about that segue? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Adam.
gosh, it was greasy, right? It's a greasy segue.
Smooth.
Smooth and greasy. Okay. We are going to get into this bracket of 16 things today.
I'm excited.
Whoop,
Can't wait.
whoop. You know, I'm worried that we burned like all the good ones and the early ones, and then these are all the weird ones.
Was that intentional?
No. The first 32 were like the actual first 32 on my list. I did randomize those
okay.
ones.
Okay.
Oh, you did?
So
Okay.
those were the first ones that came to mind.
Okay, that makes
Which
sense.
are kind of, those are like the pure.
Yeah, these are the things that I've been like, oh, I like this. Oh, I like this.
Okay.
That I've been adding afterwards.
Mm,
So
that's okay.
Yeah.
listen, some of these are still great. I still love. I love
Well,
these
it's fun to
things.
get to
These
know
are going to be
you.
some F tier favorites.
With your guys' reactions to my last ones, where you were like, I'm really hoping that you at least connect with some
Yeah,
of these.
we're
And
sorry
yeah,
we hurt your feelings.
No,
Even
no,
though
no,
you
no.
said we couldn't.
You didn't hurt my feelings. I was just bummed that you guys were like, meh.
Yeah.
I liked that there was a little bit more variability because honestly, like
Yeah.
the first 32, we were just like cooking. But then last time, Stacy and I were like,
Yeah.
we are not
with
the same
32,
anymore.
also, there's a
know,
lot more that
same.
you guys are going to connect with.
That's true.
Where, like, with 16, it's a little bit like,
What are you going to
you
get?
know,
Niche.
it's a little risky. Yeah. But I actually haven't even read through these yet. So these are might be surprising to me. So this should be fun.
Exciting.
Yep.
Okay, first up, reading through the night because you're at the climax of a book and you can't bring yourself to put it down.
Did that recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, remember I said my eyes are puffy because I cried all. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a well, let me be clear. I don't remember your eyes being puffy.
Okay, yeah. You're like, yes.
Don't cancel me, internet.
The first thing you mentioned, hey, Stacy, your eyes are puffy.
Yeah, you don't
No,
look
I
great.
do remember you saying you were reading a fiction book that you really, really enjoyed.
I can't even remember the name of it now.
I also can't remember.
Must have been great.
It was.
So that
Okay.
versus
That's good.
when someone asks for your advice and it seems to be exactly what they needed to hear.
Do I ever give
Wow.
that good of advice?
Well, I think that's why I like it so much is, have you ever like someone like comes to you for advice and you're just like, I think you should do this. And then they just like really seem to like not take it.
Oh, sure.
Like,
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah.
Yeah. No, when people are
Yes.
like, yeah, actually, that's some really good advice. You're just
Yeah,
like, oh,
or-
wait, was it?
Yeah, when someone really like accepts or when they're just like, wow, yeah, no, you're so right. And you're just like,
Oh, am I?
good.
Good.
It's like a compliment to your wisdom.
You saw.
Yeah.
I pulled the wool over your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate,
Mm.
we're going to
You ready?
count down.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2,
3,
1.
2, 1.
Book.
Book.
Oh, wow.
Only because
Okay.
Only because we never give good advice.
All right.
maybe.
That's
But also, honestly, that hasn't happened a ton for me. But man, there was one book. It was in a book club. It was like, we'd done more like serious or, adult books, I guess you could say. But then we did one that was just more fun fiction book. And it was kind of like a thriller / had some romance elements, like had a bunch of these things and also involved a serial killer. It was one of these. And so literally I was just like, I cannot put this book down. I
Yeah.
cannot sleep because I know if I try to, I'm just going to be thinking about it. So
Yeah.
that was a great experience.
It's so good.
It's pretty
It's
awesome.
so much harder for me on an ebook or something where I can't really like
I
count how many
know.
pages are left.
I
So I'm
know.
like, I think
Am I
I'm near
close?
the end.
Yeah.
And there must just be like 500 pages of glossary in the back or something. And so I just like keep reading. And I'm like, oh, this is never going to end.
This
But
is never-
I'm still like, I'm just like, it's such an
500
intense
pages.
part. I don't know.
Glossary.
Anyway.
Shout out
I've
to
had
books.
like series that I've read, and when I'm done, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life now.
Yeah.
The Hunger Games, I was depressed when I finished
Well,
them.
that was
Not because they were depressing, because I literally okay.
Wait, hey, hold on. You don't
I'm
think
not
the
saying-
Hunger Games were depressing?
I'm not saying I was depressed
didn't stop it
because
because
they
they-
were.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay. It was
I'm with you,
because
Stacy.
I was so invested. It was like my life for the period of time that I was reading them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This just
We're
in,
ready for
Stacy
next, too.
Grover's
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Just
not
normal.
Let the
depressing.
record show that Stacy was
Child
unaffected.
murder is normal. Stacy Grover. Okay, next up. Watching the sunset at the beach. Sorry, East Coasters. You don't know. And then,
They can know, Adam. Jeez.
I mean, they can, but just from TV or a very long flight.
Wait.
They could still be on the beach and watch the sunset in the other direction.
Yeah.
Also, Florida.
I guess, but you're not. It's not setting over the ocean. That's kind of why I like it. It just looks cool.
Okay.
I guess Florida. Yeah, that does. That's fair. I didn't think about Florida.
Yes.
Okay. Or when you get in the zone at work and the day flies by and you're super productive. So when you're just in the zone at work.
Okay. Let's 3, 2, 1 it. Talk about it after. 3, 2, 1. Sunset.
Okay.
Easy.
So
Easy.
Even as I said that, I was like, why did I include work on this list? I was like, I don't think that's going to
One of
have
my
the
favorite things
appeal.
is when I hit a new benchmark on my words per minute when I type.
But no, it's just like
I
it's
actually
just
would like that probably. But
Yeah, me too.
just being at work and like just knocking it out of the
Getting
park,
in the
you
flow.
know, you just
Yeah,
feel like so
totally.
useful and like so I don't know. You
It's
just
nice
feel good.
when you're able to look back and be like, wow,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
But sunsets.
But too many,
so,
yeah, exactly. Too many good memories with sunsets.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bringing a dish or dessert to a party or a barbecue and overhearing people talk about how good it is. So
Okay.
they don't
They
tell
don't-
you.
yeah.
You just
Gotta be
hear
genuine.
people talking
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Or diving into a creative hobby that you have no experience in and surprising yourself by creating something you can be proud of.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
I like how both of these are like creative things a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I want to take up painting. I don't know how to paint, but then you like watch a YouTube
Yeah.
video and you do
Like,
a
oh, I can
painting
do
and you're
this.
like, I kind of
Yeah.
did
Uh-huh.
okay.
Okay. Nate, you do our countdown this time.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Creative.
Hobby thing.
Oh, good job.
What?
Yeah.
That's
What
3
was-
for 3.
Okay.
3 for 3. Should we just stop now?
Yeah.
3 for
I have
3.
to. Can I just share a quick funny story about the dessert thing? But
Absolutely.
okay, so we went to this church potluck thing, and this was probably like 10 years ago. My sister brought this risotto, and it had cooled, and she was in line getting food, and she overheard someone say, "Don't get that. It is the most disgusting thing
Oh,
I've
no.
ever eaten."
It's like the reverse of what
That's the
Adam
reverse.
said.
And she was so embarrassed, and she's like, I can't go pick up the dish now. So she made her husband, like, as they were leaving, like, hurry over and get it because she was so embarrassed that it was
What a
hers. It
terrible-
was so funny and so awful.
Terrible story.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It is the most, she literally goes, it is
Bless
the
her
most disgusting
soul.
thing I've ever
Ugh.
eaten.
Yikes.
So, on the opposite end.
Here's
yes,
here's the
it's
thing. The
awful.
only reason I didn't go for
Yeah.
that is while I think I can imagine that feeling.
Yeah,
I've never personally experienced it.
me either.
Wow.
Like I've had people say like, "Ooh, yeah, this is whatever you bring is tasty," but I can't say I like overheard like, "Oh my gosh, have you had
Mm,
the Kung Pao chicken? Who brought that?" Wow.
yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know why. I just ate a
I
Asian
don't-
restaurant.
I was
So
gonna say I don't think you're doing the, the
maybe I
potluck
would,
dinner
Adam. Maybe I
correctly.
would. Okay. But yeah, no, I
Um,
can't say I've ever experienced that. So
I love it.
congratulations
You have,
to you.
yeah.
Well, you guys, I don't want to brag, but you guys are looking at a chili cook-off first place winner. So.
What?
Okay. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I lied. The
Okay.
same thing did happen to me with a soup thing.
Ah,
My name was
okay.
not on it, and they picked mine, and I was like, this has to be a joke because literally, guys, this was I don't even think I modified the slow cooker recipe. And they
Wow.
were like, it's this one. Who is this? Like, there's no name on it. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll take my bag of family size Sour Patch Kid watermelons here.
That's
Stay in
fantastic.
my life.
I got a wooden spoon that says first place chili cook-off on it. I
Wow.
don't know where it is.
That's
but
actually legitimate.
I have
But,
never won anything for cooking, so
it,
can confidently say that.
Never.
Never.
I did sweep the votes. It was like there were like 30
Oh, so you
votes.
cheated.
And no. I got like 23 out of 30 votes for my
Whoa.
chili. It was pretty rad.
I just made
I
chili
know.
on Sunday. I would love to know your recipe.
I am very competitive, so
Emily,
I
see-
did everything to make sure my chili was so good.
That was
Wow.
in your
So,
entire
so
life.
good. Yeah, for like the day before, I was just like, "This is
I will
going to be
win this.
the best chili ever."
I love that.
And people were like, "Doesn't even taste like chili, but it's delicious." Okay, next up. Daydreaming about made-up worlds, or the feeling when everything is clean and organized. And daydreaming about made-up worlds can just be like Harry Potter or Stacy Hunger Games.
Okay.
If you want to pretend that you're in the Capitol watching children
Put
dying.
myself in that
on the-
fun world. Yeah. Yeah.
Love dystopian YA.
Yeah.
The best.
I just like daydreaming about, this is very nerdy, but just magic.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it'd be cool to
We've
fly.
we've talked about this.
Nate,
it'd
you're
be
like,
cool
totally, I do
to
that too.
Have a wand, or I don't know. So,
Well, let's vote, and then I can speak to some of these.
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
or
Ready?
the feeling when
What was
everything
the
is
first
clean
one?
and organized.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Three,
3,
two,
2, 1.
One.
Clean and organized.
Bubba bam.
We're 100% right now.
100%. I
We're
think.
back in the
I
game,
think
Nate.
You're
guys'
in sync.
record is 5 for 5 though. So you still
Okay,
haven't.
well, we only have
you
one
still haven't
more
beat the record.
Here's
to
the
hit
thing.
the
I
know.
record. Okay, but we're about to hit the
I
record.
love like the lore and Adam. I remember talking. You're like, I remember one time it was almost like you were apprehensive, and you were like, "So, do you know like when people talk about hard magic rules versus like soft magic?" And I was like, I had literally just watched a YouTube video about this, and I'm like, I do. And you're like, okay, cool. And then you just dove straight in. And I loved it. It was awesome.
I love
I can't say I'm like spending time there. Like I love fantasy stuff,
it.
but it was just fun to hear your excitement.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Brandon Sanderson.
Do you know hard? I just
He writes hard magic systems.
Right,
Which
yeah,
is
that's what it was.
magic, which is for Stacy. It's magic with
Yeah.
a lot. You're just looking
Clear,
at me
defined
like, what?
rules, yeah.
It's like very specific rules for how the magic works. So it's not like very loosey goosey magic. It's like this is the only circumstances in which this magic works,
Yeah.
and so.
Is that how Harry Potter is?
Kind of. Harry Potter, you need to
Yeah.
have the wand in hand and you need to say the
Yes.
spell, but there is also soft magic in Harry Potter where it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Dumbledore's doing something. We don't know how he's doing it. And so
Same thing with Harry
okay,
Potter. Like he's
okay.
just like, oh, he can kind of just do these things.
yeah.
Mm,
So
okay.
there are some, but it's a mix. But
Yeah.
like you only see the main characters use hard magic mostly. So
But being clean and
Okay.
organized,
Yeah.
I know.
I love it.
I
do.
That scratches
I
a
love it
mental
too.
itch
It's
that
just
is like can't find anywhere else.
It's so
Why is
nice.
it so relieving?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't
I
know.
cleaned my friend's
But
house
it
today.
really
But I'm
is.
so glad that it is because if cleaning didn't provide any of that relief,
Nobody would
that
do
would be
it.
the worst.
I cannot actually believe hoarders. I cannot wrap my mind around it.
Cannot fathom. It
Cannot.
is without
Yeah.
fathom.
without fathom.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, I'm always there for a quote. Nate. I'm always there for
I
the
know.
alley oop.
You complete me.
Yeah, I come from a messy family, so it's been like I always say it's not in my natural skill set to be clean and organized, but
Same.
and Nate. I was so messy with Nate too. It's just within like the past like 3 years that I've
Ever since you
really-
started giving compliments, you also became a clean
Yeah.
person?
I know. At a real turnaround.
Wow.
You have.
I
You
also,
lost 100
I don't know
pounds.
I don't know if anyone remembers, but I lost 80 pounds.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mentioned it, Adam.
And
I
compliment
mentioned it.
everyone. And my place is perfect. So
And I have a girlfriend. Okay.
Girlfriend and
wow.
So
Must be nice, Adam.
what's going on in your guys' life?
Let's go to the next
Okay.
fighting
Anyway,
favorites, okay?
Next up, giving someone the perfect gift,
Okay.
or when a reality TV show villain gets voted off.
Oh, those are good ones.
Yeah.
Adam, these are good. You were so
Oh, good.
worried about
I'm
it.
so
but
glad.
Yeah, I like these.
Your favorite things are good, Adam.
Yeah, Adam, we appreciate you.
And stay tuned next week. Nate is gonna be slotting in with some of his favorite.
I got
things,
favorite
so
things.
Wait,
Be on
yeah.
the lookout.
I'm just human over here, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so reality person villain getting voted off
Mm-hmm.
or giving the perfect gift.
Are
These are
you
hard.
guys reality TV?
Yes,
people?
absolutely.
You do? Okay.
Adam. Reality
Nate,
TV
not
is
really?
life. Sports and reality TV.
Let's just
That's
vote and
all I
you'll
want to
find out
watch.
which one
Okay.
I like.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I got to think about it first.
Okay.
Reality TV villain.
Okay.
Giving the
Giving
perfect
someone
gift.
the perfect gift, and I
Uh-huh.
mean like the perfect gift. Like it blows them away.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect
gift. Easy.
Okay,
I do
that's
love
fair.
when like
That's fair.
That's not to be spoilers, but that's literally on my list of favorite things.
Dang it. I'm sorry.
No, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like I think many people would enjoy that.
I love
Yeah.
giving gifts.
Same.
I do this thing where like if people mention something, I'll write it down in like my notes app,
100%.
and then I'll just wait.
you guys, you gems of creation.
Wow.
Oh,
You mythical creatures.
angel fairy.
You angel
You
fairy.
angel fairies. I'll just write it down and then I just wait for a very long time until
just
like their birthday or Christmas, and then
Okay.
I bust it out.
Yeah.
It usually just like stuns them, and it's my favorite thing in the world.
Adam, you know what I will never forget? Nate,
What?
maybe you were around during this time. Adam probably wouldn't have shared this. So his brother and now wife were dating. And and she got him, and he opened his gift first. She got him, it was, I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a couple $100. The gift was like a couple $100.
Yeah.
And then she opened
For
her
a second,
gift.
I thought it was literally like $200.
No, sorry. It was
No.
like
I
a
was
play.
like,
I don't
oh.
even remember, like a PlayStation. It was something big.
She got him a GoPro. She got
A
him
Go.
a GoPro.
That's right. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
It was
Got
like-
him a
so like
$400.
Yeah.
$400.
Cool.
Yes.
Very cool gift.
He got her socks. Socks.
No.
And then he felt so bad. Didn't he go
He
like
should
buy
have.
her stuff at the mall?
I have no idea, but that was my
I feel like that was the
He should
follow
have just handed her
favorite thing
his
in the
credit
world.
card and said, "Have
I
a
know.
good time."
A
it was,
GoPro
it was pretty crazy.
and socks.
That
Yeah.
is the differential. He
Yeah.
is in gift debt.
Well, she was like,
Yeah.
"No, I liked the socks, but you know,
You know, they
She
were
had to
Bombas.
say that.
it's not a GoPro."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, what did Michael? It's not an
It's
iPod.
not an iPod. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. Wait. What won just now?
Giving
the
someone
perfect
Oh,
gift.
right.
gift.
Right. I was
Yeah.
just.
I
like-
do love watching a
Yeah.
reality TV show.
Me
that
too.
would get better
Me
off.
too.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
good
can't
feeling.
say. Yeah, that's. I'm
when
sorry.
they're wreaking havoc and you're just
Ugh,
like,
you're
get
just like,
them
I
out.
can't stand this person.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, yeah,
Thank
sure.
goodness.
I'm sure it's satisfying. I can't relate.
Yeah.
Did
I'm
you?
sorry.
Were you the roommate that I watched MasterChef with, or Top Chef, Nate?
I remember watching a few episodes. I think.
My dad watched an entire season of MasterChef.
What does
with some
dad
roommates.
watch mean?
It's where you stand behind the couch with a wide-legged stance
Oh,
and your
yes.
arms folded, and you're like,
Okay.
"What's going on here?"
Okay.
And they explain things to you, and you go,
Right.
and then you keep watching. They're like, "You want to sit down?" I'm like, "No, I'm not watching."
No. I'm
That
just.
was
I'm
me and the
just passing
Bachelor.
through.
Me and the Bachelor.
But then you just watch the whole thing
And
anyway.
before you
just
know it,
standing
you're
there.
Absolutely.
eating popcorn on the couch, and you're
Yeah,
like, "How did I
yeah.
get here?"
Yeah.
I do love it though.
And then you're there for every
hey,
season.
Hey, Stacy, remember that
Yes.
time that we did 5 same things in a row?
Oh,
Five. Okay, this is 6 is our
this
tiebreaker.
is your current record. You're tied for the record.
Hey, whatever happens,
Yeah.
whatever happens.
Soulmates for life.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. For a second, I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
maybe
no.
no, soulmates for life."
I
Yeah,
have
soulmates
my
for life.
prediction for
Okay.
where this one's gonna go, and
Ooh, I'm excited.
I think this might be a split for you guys. I'm so
The odds
sorry.
are against us.
Hey,
All right, go.
tell
go.
us. Yeah.
Solving a problem for a friend. So a friend has a problem, and you just like go and solve it for them without them like asking you to solve a problem. You just like, I'm just gonna like take care of this so that they're not stressed.
Okay.
Or using lingo or slang that you can't pull off. So saying things like, Stacy, shred the gnar, or
Oh, right. Okay.
things like
Are we
that.
talking about like
Yeah.
an ironic,
Or-
like
or
an
like-
ironic way?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
Gen Z slang.
Yeah.
Where
Oh, okay, okay.
Where I'm just like, these tacos are kind of mid, right?
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Stuff
guys,
like
are these tacos mid? On
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Cap.
Or solving someone's problem.
Or solving a problem for a friend.
Wow, this shouldn't be as difficult as it.
I know. I agree.
It should be because I should just be a good human and want to solve somebody's
Exactly.
problem.
But also, it's fun being funny.
Yeah, being stupid funny.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. saying funny things.
Yeah, I was gonna leave with that one. I literally
Okay.
was. I was like, what? I was like,
I don't know if I can count that
ironic
one because Nate
phrase
did
thing.
a big delay. But
I can't count it. It's like rock, paper, scissors, and it's like you wait. You're like,
no.
Stacy, I
That's right.
could tell you were gonna do that one, or I thought you would be a lot more into that one because we used to do that
I know
all the time.
That's
Do
why I
you
think it's
remember?
so funny.
We would do hashtag all the time when
Yes.
hashtag was a big thing, just
Yes.
like hashtag blessed.
Yes. I mean, Adam, I chose it over helping a friend.
Me and Stacey
okay?
would message each other just using hashtags. Like it didn't do anything.
love this
It was
so
just
much.
hashtag this.
Yeah.
I think I also am just dense, and sometimes when somebody's like, "Ugh, this thing is going on," I'm like, "Oh man, that really sucks," and then I just like go back to what I'm doing because
Yeah.
maybe I'm just not.
I'm like, if you pay me, I'm happy to help.
Man, I have to drive across town, and you're like, "Hey, if you got gas money,"
I think that's called cashing in on a friend's hard time.
I think
No, listen.
Stacy just likes being a task rabbit.
My friend was like, I really need my house cleaned. I'm like, sure. She's like, will you clean it for money? For money, yes, I will, but not for
You
free.
bet.
I don't do stuff for free, guys.
Okay. This is very specific.
Okay.
When a waitress calls you hun, sweetie, or darling,
Oh,
I
You
love
like
it.
that? Okay.
I love it. I don't know why,
Okay.
but I love it.
that?
Or taking a shower when you're not in a hurry, so you can take your time.
Let's count this down.
Yeah. 3,
I-
2,
2,
1.
1,
You don't need to.
shower.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Sorry, I don't like. I mean, they don't do that usually to women.
Sure.
I don't think it's probably to like because you look young.
No,
Yeah.
man, I feel like, do ladies not get the occasional, all right, what you gonna have, hun?
Yeah, but it's not
in.
endearing.
Demeaning.
All right, hun, you're taking enough time on your menu here.
The last place I
Do you want
went,
the
lady got
pancakes
so mad at me.
or the
yeah.
omelet?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hun.
Hon, babe.
This is the
Okay,
last one
anyway,
of this
yeah.
round. Finding someone who has a similar level of interest in an obscure media property and having an in-depth conversation about it. So, like,
Yeah, no, I'd get it.
you got it? Okay,
Yep.
Stacey's giving me crazy eyes.
Media?
Right?
Yeah.
So,
What do you
media
mean?
property, meaning like TV,
Show,
book,
yeah, piece of entertainment.
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
channel,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, YouTube channel.
Like
yeah,
Love is
100%.
Blind.
something like obscure
Yeah,
or
okay.
like, yeah,
Miss
or like
Rachel.
a hard
Niche.
to find show that you're like, nobody ever watches this. And then you find someone that also
Okay.
watches that
Okay.
thing. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can finally like
Okay.
talk to this
You hash
person
it
about
out. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Or sitting on a heating vent with a blanket. So the blanket makes a big bubble.
Okay. Okay.
And you just
Please
Seems
describe
dangerous.
what you're doing with
you
your arms
just got like
for
this big
podcast,
ball of
Adam.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our listeners, I'm making a big ball gesture.
It's like he's treading water is what it looks
It's
like.
just like when you put like the blanket over it, it makes this like little heat bubble underneath you, and it's nice and warm and
All right.
cozy.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready to vote, Stacey?
No, I'll just move it. I'll just move it
3, 2,
forward because I
1.
guess
The
Niche.
niche property thing.
Yeah.
I guess you guys hate heating vent bubbles.
I've never done
He has a
it.
name for
And
it.
And I can't.
Guess you don't like my
And-
heated blanket bubble.
And that's the end of round one. We'll be back after
Yeah.
we
After
hash
Adam
this
gets
out.
over it.
And welcome back. We're all good now. Okay.
Heating vents are out.
Heating vents are out. And
Niche.
and that's
These, you guys.
Favorite things are in.
Okay, these.
oh, Stacy's showing us.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
a
well-
And
radiator?
it's, yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
is
it's a
that not a radiator?
Heater. The heater. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is all that came to mind when I'm talking about a heating vent.
Coming right
So-
from
Yay.
1968.
Okay, well,
Oh,
those were
goodness.
dangerous. That's why I couldn't picture it.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry,
Great.
Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Round 2. We're moving right along. We've got reading through the night because you're at the climax of a book and you can't bring yourself to put it down. Versus watching the sun set at the beach.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Sunset.
Ooh, some book haters in here.
Well, not haters. We voted it
Hey,
in.
yeah, come on. It made it the second round.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did it beat?
How about
It
reading a
beat-
book during the height of the climax while
The
it's
sun
sunset?
is setting.
Well, that's not the reading through the night.
Well, it starts.
It starts at sunset. Okay. All right, next. Diving into a creative hobby that you have no experience in and surprising yourself by creating something you're actually proud of versus the feeling when everything is clean and organized.
Tricky.
Those are both really good feelings.
I know.
Why do I have to pick?
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, that's the purpose of this.
3, 2, 1.
Clean and organized.
Man, you guys are crazy
We're on a
tonight.
roll.
Wow.
Woo!
We
Man,
just needed a break. We needed
the
a week
amount-
off.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did. You needed to reconnect with yourselves.
the
Yeah.
amount of controversy in this episode is 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully everybody that's listening loves agreement.
Seriously.
Just wait till next week
Okay,
where
Adam is
Stacy and I
fighting
are
against us.
disagreeing against everything.
I bet, yeah, they're just like, man, I really love cold takes and
Yeah.
perfectly agreeable things. That's why I listen to this
Oh
podcast.
man.
Okay.
All right.
Clean and organized. I love it.
We got giving someone the perfect gift
Okay.
versus using lingo or slang that you can't pull off.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Perfect gift.
Gift. Stacy. Oh my gosh. I
Jeez,
was
you
like, oh, we're finally
guys.
going to split on this.
You
Wow. Are you
guys.
doing this just to keep our streak alive?
No, I'm saying it first.
Oh my god, she is, yeah. You had a big pause there.
No, I swear I said it at the same time as her.
We'll believe you.
The internet, it's slow, guys.
It is. Yeah.
When I edit this episode, I'm gonna make like a 30-second gap.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Is Nate waiting every time to hear what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're so in sync.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The last one is
Wow. Give me a perfect gift.
taking a shower when you're not in a hurry so you don't need to rush
Okay.
versus
Amazing.
finding someone who has a similar level of interest in an obscure media property and having an in-depth conversation about it.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Obscure media
Shower.
property.
Ooh, there it is.
There it is. Wow, we made it to 8, I think,
man.
right?
Great. I think so.
Wow, we're so good at this, Stacy.
I know.
Wow.
You want to know why?
Okay.
I mean,
me.
just for now.
Actually,
Like,
no. You guys.
yeah,
pitch it.
it's so nice to be able to take a long shower now because generally
because-
my child is
yeah.
crying
That's
like-
true.
Ooh.
like
wow,
at
so it's
the
like
shower
double,
and
Yeah.
it's when I get to
didn't
actually
think-
shave my
Oof.
legs, it is such a delight, you guys.
Ugh.
I'm like, finally.
I'm sure that would be nice.
Yeah,
does
so
sound nice.
just not having to hear her cry
Yeah.
is like such a dream come true.
Ugh. Wow.
That's why
Fair,
I chose it.
fair. The
Yes.
argument is solid.
Yeah.
That is true,
yeah.
but I can't relate. So
Okay.
I'm going with Nate.
All right.
And we're going
You
to
lucky
move
dog,
on with
you lucky dog.
media property.
Okay.
Okay.
All I know is it's not
We're-
going to the top. Just
We're
kidding.
in the semis.
I will tank it.
It still could if you and Nate
I
disagree in the semis.
I know.
And then you guys
Adam
disagree
is
in the
just he's like, I
finals.
want this to win.
Yeah.
I could. Well, I could.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's hear what's up.
I don't. Yeah, we have to see what's going on here in the semifinals.
Okay.
Wait,
got-
we're already at the semis, huh?
We're already in the semis. Time
Wow,
flies
we're
when you're
cooking.
trying to make the podcast a lot shorter than it
Yes.
has.
Yes.
We've got watching the sunset at the
Okay.
beach
Oh boy.
versus
Oh, is it
the,
clean?
the feeling when everything is
Yes.
clean and organized.
Oh,
These
boy.
are hard. These two are hard.
You say the same thing every time
I
towards the
know.
end.
It's hard.
It's because I like them. I voted them to the top,
I know.
okay?
I know.
These are all my things I picked.
I know.
My children.
Yes. Okay, let's just do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sunset.
Easy.
Oh,
Or not easy. That one was hard.
That was hard.
Because it's just like,
I would have gone the other way with that one.
oh, really?
I would have gone clean and organized.
Even
It's
though
such
it's
a
only
good
been
feeling.
a recent.
But so
Like,
was watching the
it's
sunset on
development
the
in your
beach.
life.
Here's the thing about messy people is that I don't think they ever like being in the mess. I think they even
That's
prefer.
not true.
That's not true.
You said they
Some
don't
might.
like being in the
I don't think
mess.
they do. Like, I think everyone prefers it to be.
I don't think anybody
Clean and
Well,
organized.
there may be some that actively like it, but
Maybe, yeah, maybe a small percentage. But I would say most people prefer things clean and organized. They just
Yeah.
don't have that.
motivation.
Yeah. So I've always liked
Sunset.
it.
Yeah, but have you guys ever tried living in Hawaii? Let's go back to that. Let's
know-
go back to have you ever lived in Hawaii?
Literally, every time this comes up,
Yeah.
there's actually a picture on my phone that is a background from Hawaii
one,
in the
huh?
sunset. There's many. Yeah. No, I'm gonna see if I can find it because it's real.
I know.
But it's
I'm
literally
amazing.
roasted.
every
I
time
know.
this like comes up, all I have to do is think about that picture.
Even
and
the
I'm
Oregon
like,
coast, like watching on a backpacking trip I went on, just like watching it sink down and then the sun disappears. It's magical.
Magical.
It is.
I was in Hawaii for 10 days and I had to apply sunscreen every 2 hours.
I bet.
at least.
It was miserable.
I bet.
So
Oh,
I
it's
don't
magical.
share your Hawaii dreams
Yeah.
just because it would be a nightmare
Yes.
for somebody like me.
Yeah,
But
I
Sure.
feel that.
A nightmare that is worth dreaming about.
Yeah.
it's very pretty. It's
Very
beautiful,
pretty,
but it
yes.
is
Yeah.
just it's
Mind-bogglingly
impractical for
That's
me
fair.
to want to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Sun shirts all day.
Yeah.
Ugh,
That's cute.
real cute.
Hey, it's worth it.
That's
It's
a vibe.
really
That's a vibe.
I will admit,
You wore
no
them.
shame here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
next,
Okay.
giving someone the perfect gift
Okay.
versus finding someone who has a similar level of interest in an obscure media property and having an in-depth conversation about it.
What if the gift is about an obscure media property that you share? a
Then I guess we
fondness for?
throw this whole game out the window, Nate.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Giving the perfect gift. Gosh, that was so hard. That one actually might have been the
I was
hardest one.
also against you guys on that one too.
I was going to say it's not hard because I'll tell you why it's not hard, in my opinion. It's like that moment of shared connection is like, and then it's done.
Mm.
Watching someone use a gift that you like knew they wanted so badly
Mm.
and they like consistently gain like joy from it.
It
It's
is.
fair.
It's special.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
special.
As somebody who consumes a lot of obscure niche media, when somebody connects on it, oh man.
I
okay.
especially
So
love
good.
it when
Okay.
it's like when it is something very obscure, like
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
A
into
specific like
obscure.
small YouTube channel that I recently found.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
okay.
gosh.
or like some artist that you're like,
Uh-huh.
I know like nobody has heard of this person,
Yep.
and then like you find someone that like loves that artist, and you're just like,
Mm.
oh my gosh, I can finally like.
Yes.
It's so good too if like their interest, like I said, is on the same level as
Right.
your interest in there, and so you can
you
just be
both
like,
just nerd out.
did you know
hard.
about this? And they're like,
Oh yeah. Oh
"Yes."
yeah.
Ugh,
No, it's
Okay,
that
okay.
that was a genuinely
Missing out,
tough
Stacy.
decision.
life left on
Okay,
the table.
we're to the finals, you guys.
Okay,
Oh my gosh, this sunsets.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
giving the perfect
actually
gift?
do the-
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
this is the finals. It is watching the sunset at the beach versus giving someone the perfect gift.
Shoot.
See, giving the perfect gift is like a sunset of emotion. So I think they're the same. Episode over.
And that's the end of Fighting Favorites, everybody. We will not be back for
Yeah.
any more episodes.
Okay, we got to do this.
No.
We have to.
Oh. We have to.
It's our duty.
ready?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Just
No,
okay,
no time
just
to
give me-
think. 3, 2, 1.
Sunset.
Gift.
Oh. That was also really hard. I know we say it
Started
over and
out in
over.
sync,
I
and
know.
But those
now
are
you
two of literally
guys
my life's favorite joys.
I
are
know.
strangers
I
to each
know.
other.
Never let go,
I
Jack.
wouldn't go that far.
go.
I wouldn't go
Yeah.
that far. Still soulmates forever.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. So Adam, you have to choose between
Yeah,
these two impossible
and-
choices.
Okay,
This is
quick
good.
pitch. Quick defense.
Okay.
of-
Okay.
30 seconds. Here we go.
Go.
I'll do the sunset, obviously, because that's
Okay.
the one I
Yeah.
voted
Right.
for.
That's very fair.
Sunsets are.
Boo.
Get off the stage. Sunsets are literal magic, okay? It's when light starts playing tricks just because that's how nature is. And also
Nature, some might call it.
some might.
Was that an obscure media reference?
It was.
Stacy. Well, I'm not going to talk to you
sure
about it. Okay.
Especially on the ocean, it's
Okay.
like again,
Your 30 seconds is up.
if that's fair. But all I'm gonna say is that things happen at sunset on the beach that will never be able to experience in any other way in any other part of the planet. It's
Wow.
amazing.
I
That's
don't
beautiful.
deny that sunsets are magical, breathtaking.
All right, case closed.
Love-
Let's
The
go.
rebuttal.
I love sunsets. Okay. But
20 seconds.
hear me out. I just think there's something when you make a sacrifice or when you're really planning like
oh, okay.
a
So
gift
you're
out for a long period of time. Like my example is that I got my mom this foot massager that she'd been talking about forever. I worked to get it for her. I mean, like I had to use the money I made
That's-
for the whole week to
that's
get
actually
her
really
this
fair.
gift. And she uses it all the time. And she talks about how much she loves it. It's like helped her health. And so that's like the gift that I think about. And that like I get to see it keep giving, the gift that keeps giving,
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh,
And that's why.
gift
that's
keeps
so
why.
on
nice.
giving.
Yeah.
Actually, I really like that point. I know
Mhm.
I'm tanking my own
Yeah.
own
Well, you know,
fight here, but I think I hadn't previously considered obviously the giving of the gift, but
Yeah.
then the planning and
The
preparing
planning,
is also
yeah.
very
and the
special.
sacrifice
I
too.
am going to go with
Yeah.
Stacy.
No,
Oh
I
my
can't even be mad.
gosh.
I like
thank
gift giving
you.
a lot more than I like a sunset. So
Yeah.
I am going to go with
Congratulations, Stacy.
giving
Thank you so
someone the
much.
perfect gift.
Thank you.
And that is our winner for this week.
Do we
My
take
goodness.
the winners against each other at some point?
That was my plan at some point.
Okay.
I do have
Ooh.
them listed.
I love that idea. It's like
Yeah.
what it like the Jeopardy like
Yeah.
champion round.
Essentially, we have
Yes.
people reacting excitedly when you show up somewhere,
Okay.
stargazing outside the city, and now we have giving someone the perfect gift. And
I
then
love
we
it.
can find the
Me
cream
too.
of that crop, and then,
I can't
and then we'll
wait.
just keep
It's
going.
just so much cream
Yes.
of crops.
Yes, you guys.
and then eventually we'll find the best thing in the world. You know?
Wow. According to us.
At least I was gonna say at
According to
least for
us.
these three people.
According to
Yes.
democracy.
Right.
And it's just going to get like more like milk toast because of the average.
Nothing will live up.
Yeah. Man.
Wow, that was awesome.
that
that is
was.
great.
Great one.
Uh,
Stacey,
Yes,
I'm
Thank
glad
you
we're
so
back.
much. Me too.
Well, you were back, and now you guys are.
No, but how many rounds? 8?
we
or
didn't do
we got
great on our
7 rounds?
synchronicity the
Got-
last. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
We really
Yeah.
crushed it.
9,
Yeah.
A lot, basically, is what it is. Adam's having
Yeah.
trouble.
10.
Yeah.
10.
And this counting is taking too long.
9.
So
9. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
1,
That's
like-
2.
you guys got 9.
calculator out.
No,
Right.
there was honestly. I don't know why you're worried, Adam. Those were a
Well,
lot
I'm
of great.
glad.
Yeah, Adam,
I
those
mean,
were fun. I
they're
like
all
those.
probably about that same level. So
good.
that's good news for the future. And next
Yeah.
week,
Is Nate.
Nate coming in.
I can't wait to hear your favorite things.
Guys,
Yeah.
my favorite things listing is growing. I think I hit. Adam, you inspired me. I'm up to 81.
Whoa! There you
Yes.
go.
I was like, I just want to get to 80, and then I'm like, I can keep
Are we
going.
still recording? Are
We're still
on the
recording.
record?
We'll just real quick.
Yeah.
go ahead and follow Stacy on Instagram
you.
at
Yeah.
staceface886.
886.
Correct?
Yes.
And
Correct.
follow Nate on Instagram at the Nate Van.
You bet.
The Nate.
Nate
Van.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
follow me on Instagram at
Catimer.
What is it, Adam?
Catimer.
Catimer.
The letter
C.
C.
Adam.
My
R.
name, Adam, and then R. at the end of it.
Catimer.
Catimer.
It's awful. We were just talking about how much I hate it, but
I like
you know, now I can't change it.
Mm-mm.
It's
Nope.
going to confuse too many people.
We got too many
Yeah.
followers now.
I've got too
They're gonna
many
be like,
followers.
where do I go to follow Adam? He said Catimer before.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, we talked about a lot of my favorite things this week, but you know what
did.
my favorite thing is?
No.
It's just talking with you.
No.
Oh, that was so
We'll see you
sweet.
next time on Fighting Favorites.
Bye.
Hey, it's Adam. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Fighting Favorites, and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify, Amazon Music, or Apple Podcasts. And if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, you can actually write a review, and in that review, put one of your favorite things, and we'll include it on our Instagram poll that goes up every Friday. We're calling it Fighting Fridays. It's going to be a thing. And besides that, just please tell your friends about the show. It'd be really cool to just get a grassroots kind of movement going. And lastly, if you submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com, we'll put them on the show. You can submit as many things as you want. We could have an episode all about you if you want. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.